Right guys, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to make this realistic chocolate log. So first of all, I'm just stacking up my circle cakes. I'm using these donut sort of cakes and then fill in the middle, but you can just use normal round tiers. So stack them up as high as you want your chocolate log and then cover the whole thing in ganache. Once that's done, I'm just going to steam the top and smooth it out, and then roll some sugar paste and roll that onto the top. Just enough for the top at the moment, and then smoothing that down onto the top. I'm just going to trim away the excess around the sides, and then slowly using my Dresden tool, I'm going to spin the cake, just creating this line all the way into the middle, slowly moving it into the middle as I go. And then I'm just going to make these dashed lines all around with the back of my knife and my Dresden tool. So to airbrush, I'm using the toffee fudge matte to start. I've also added a slight bit of orange into that. And then I'm going to take these Spectrum Flow wipeouts and just wipe away the top surface. This is going to leave colour just in the grooves that you've just made with your Dresden tool. Then I'm going to go back, add a little bit more orange into my cup, and then start to airbrush rings. So a bit darker towards the middle and a bit darker towards the outside for now. And then taking my wipeouts again, I'm just going to highlight some areas in between those two rings. Now I've added some Spectrum Flow, the skin tones actually, the shadow, into my cup. And I'm just using that to create a few more rings. And then also on those dashed lines that I've made all around, which are the cuts in the wood. I've rolled a strip of sugar paste just the right height to go around the side, and I'm just going to steam the side so it can stick on, or you can use some edible glue or some piping gel, and then I'm just going to slowly roll this all around. The good thing about this is it doesn't have to be too smooth because you're going to texture it now using this paper towel. You can be really free with this to give it as much texture as you want, no real specific positions. Then I'm taking my Dresden tool and I'm just drawing dashed lines down from the top and also up from the bottom in sort of wiggly lines. Think of like lightning striking, that sort of thing, and you go all the way around and add as many of them as you want. So I've airbrushed all around the side with some chocolate brown matte and some black airbrush, just everywhere in all random places, no real technique to it. And then I'm going to take my wipeout again and just wipe all around the sides. This is going to take the top layer off, leaving all that darkness just in the grooves. You don't have to thoroughly take it off, but just enough. Then I'm taking my wipeout again on top, and nearest to the outside, that's where you want to take away so it's lighter. And that's it guys, you've got this realistic tree effect chocolate log cake.